Oh, fantastic. Since morning, what
Okay.
happened?
Um,
What's
I think
going
it was
on
the
since morning?
network issue.
I see.
uh,
Funny, funny enough, I'm not even seeing you. Can you see me?
yeah. So the thing is, I remember this used to happen when I used to go live as well. I wouldn't see the person
Oh,
I'm going live with, but I just
oh,
used to go along with the. I just used to go along
with
with
the
the flow like that.
voice.
Yeah. So you'd have to
Whoa,
give it time. You'd have to just give it
whoa.
time. Yeah.
Okay.
You'd have to give
Wow,
it
wow,
time.
wow.
Give it time. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah. See what happens in like 5 minutes. It
Five
can take a while.
minutes. Okay, good.
But I'm seeing you,
Okay,
don't
okay.
worry.
Okay,
I'm
you
seeing you, and
can
I can assure
see
you
me.
that I'm
Okay.
sure you that many other people are seeing the both of
I
us.
see. Okay,
From
okay,
experience,
okay.
from experience, it
Oh,
happens like that.
oh, okay, 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 okay.
So let me.
Please. Okay. So if you are on this call, can you let us know if you are seeing the both of us? I'd like us to know. If you are, just drop it in the comment section. Let's know if you are seeing the both of us. Your explicit teacher, yeah, it's great to be here. Yeah, great to have you as well. Great to have you as well. Please invite your friends and family, you know. So I really want us to know. I really want to know if you people can see the two of us. Oh, okay, okay. I'm seeing I'm seeing that you are seeing the two of us actually. All right. Good evening. Good evening. How was your day now? How's your day?
My regular Monday in Lagos, but
Oh, okay. Fantastic.
it was it was a good day. It was a good day at
Oh,
least.
great.
Yeah,
Great. Okay,
it was a
great. So
good
you're
day.
back to Lagos, Abi?
Thank you. Yeah, I'm back to Lagos. I was in Abuja over
Okay.
the weekend
Yes,
for an
yes. I know you
event,
had a
and
walk. Yes.
yeah, so I have to get back to Lagos now, and
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Okay. All right. Good. Good to have you back. Good to have you back.
thank
So
you.
straight. Yeah. So straight to our topic. How to know if someone is really interested in you. So one of the reasons why we decided to look at this topic is a lot of people ask that question. Okay, so especially even guys, from my
Yeah.
observation, from the things I've seen that even guys want to
Mm-hmm.
know when a lady is interested in them. I remember that this same topic. In fact, it was later I discovered that it was the same topic I spoke about at an event that I was invited to. I was invited to speak somewhere, and it was
Yeah.
this was the topic, and the topic was addressing, because it was an only men program. So it was
Okay.
addressing the guys. So the question was, how do I know if a particular lady likes me or some ladies like me, that kind of thing. So I thought that we should now bring it broad this time, let it be beneficial to both the guys and the ladies, because we know that generally ladies like to ask this question. Okay, so how do I even know if a guy likes me? But somebody still asked me today, somebody was asking me just today that, okay, so I'm a shy person. So she's a female. I'm a shy person. I like being on my own. I'm an introvert. But I noticed that guys don't really come to talk to me like that. How do I know if I'm the one who is sending the wrong vibe or not? You understand that kind of thing? Or how do I know why some guys are not coming or why some guys are coming? Do you get that kind of thing? So I believe that this live will be able to clarify these questions. How to know if someone is interested in you, So let me give you the floor to open it. But before you open, let's just pray. Father, we thank you for tonight. We bless you because we know that so many people will be, so many hearts will be open to this teaching, and a lot of people will be liberated by this teaching in Jesus' name. Thank you for answering our prayers. In Jesus' name we pray. Okay. Are you still there? I don't think I can hear you anymore. I just want to be sure. Are you still there? Oh, okay. He's not there. Oh, wow, wow, wow. I didn't know that. Lost him. Oh, okay. It seems you heard my prayer. Oh, fantastic. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, great. Imagine this time I can see you now. Can you see me too? Can you
Oh,
see me
yeah.
too? Oh,
Yes.
fantastic,
Um,
fantastic.
so I
Okay, so
think previously
this is what you are
it didn't
saying. Yeah.
send out. People didn't know I was live. Like it didn't send the notification I
Oh,
was live.
oh,
So I think it's now that it's
oh,
just saying that I'm also live on top.
okay, 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 okay,
But I noticed the
okay. All
views
right.
was quite low.
Yes, 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 yes. So you have to log out and log in back, Abby.
I'm logging.
Oh,
Yes, yeah.
okay, 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 okay. So while you were gone, I was giving an explanation of the fact that some people are confused about this thing. In fact, you'll be surprised that even guys are still confused on if a lady likes them or not. You know, they want to know, how do I know if a lady likes me? You know, there's this girl I've been seeing around, you know, I don't even know if she likes me or not. You know, she go just a wink. I don't know. When I talk small thing, she go dey smile.
Uh,
You understand that
yeah.
kind of thing? So that's one of the reasons why we're discussing this topic. And I also gave an example of somebody who reached out to me just today, you know, and was asking a question along this line. The person was a lady, you know, just wanted to know how to know if a guy really likes her and all that and all that. And I had to tell her to join the live tonight because I know that our questions will be answered. So please just open the floor. How do I know if someone is interested in me, whether I'm a guy or a lady? In
So
fact,
first of
funny enough,
all,
before you say something, before you say what you wanted to say, I remember I saw something on your page. You said something that if a guy is interested in you, he will say it or something like that.
oh,
You know,
that
he will tell
video.
you that yeah,
Yeah,
I saw that thing. So
yeah.
let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Yeah, you have the floor.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you for the invitation. Thank you for
You're welcome.
bringing me over to speak on this topic. It's a privilege and I
You're welcome.
appreciate that.
You're welcome.
So, a very interesting one. I
Yes,
pray that
definitely.
God give us the wisdom to be able to
Amen.
have a very positive deliberation, discussion,
Amen.
and
Amen.
there would be a lot of lessons we'll learn, and there will be a lot of
Yes.
takeaway we'll go
Yes.
forward from this meeting. So, first thing I
Yes.
would say, and I wanted to start with that, but thank you for opening
Okay.
the floor with that. Making
Okay.
reference to the first pin video on my profile that
Yes. Yes.
how to know if a guy is interested in you.
Yes.
One might say that the easiest way to know the intention or motive for anyone doing any certain thing is a statement of interest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's easy to say that, and like it is on my profile. The best way to
Mm-hmm.
know if a guy is really interested in you is by him making that statement loud and clear, precise, not cutting corners, but straight to the point. I have something special I feel about you. However way he wants to put the English or he wants to construct the sentence, there must be a
Yeah.
summary that this guy is telling you that I like you, even if it's not clear about what he wants to do with about his feelings, but that must be
Mm-hmm.
clear, right? There's an interest. I like you. I'm attracted to you, or there's something you do that draws me close to you. That's the first
Yeah.
step in interest. Like you don't get married. I don't think um, there was a lot of interesting weddings this weekend. Theophilus Sunday, Salem King. You know, I believe
Yeah.
when it came to the vows, the marriage vows, I don't think any of them was silent
Are you
or the
serious?
pastor.
Wait, oh,
I,
Salem
I
King.
mean,
Salem King is now
yeah,
married
he's married. He's
this
married.
weekend. Whoa! I
This
didn't see
weekend.
that. I didn't
This
see
weekend.
that. I didn't see that. Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa!
So now, I don't think any officiating minister at the wedding would
Mm.
just stand in front of the couple and say, "Oh, I believe we all know why we are gathered here. Therefore, these two are married. Everybody can go to their house." No, I don't think that's ever going to happen, right? Despite the fact that people have come from far and near, we all know why we are there for why we are there for a wedding, right? We all know. But the officiating minister is still going to ask the question: do you take this lovely or beautiful woman to be your wife, and is going to ask the wife, do you take this man to be, there's a reason for that. The statement of intent is a yes. The statement of intent is yes, I take this person to be my husband. And while the lady said, I take this person, the man said, I take this person to be my wife. That statement of interest is is what binds the couple together. There's no assumption when it comes to marriage, and so should it be at the beginning of a relationship as well. So going back to what we started with, the statement of intent. The first way you can really be sure that someone is attracted to you, before we go into reading signs and other discussions, the most important thing there is the statements coming forth from the person, whether it be a guy, whether it be a lady. I know we're going to go into this discussion more, talking about signs from ladies and how for a guy it's more about the statement. So I'll repeat it again. As a guy, as a lady, to know if a guy is interested in you, there's no two ways to it. I can assure you that you can, as many relationship coaches, pastors, they will be clear about this statement. As a guy, guys are hunters. Guys, we know what we want and we go for it. We love the chase. We love going after something and winning the affection of our woman. It's something that a man naturally does. No one needs to teach him how to do this thing. So a man would let you know he's interested in you when he opens his mouth to say it. Don't read too much meaning into actions without that's not backed by
words.
So when it comes to the interest, when it comes to the stage of interest, don't look at signs without a clear statement from the guy saying, I'm interested in you, I like you, or there's something about you I like, and I want us to build something together and have a relationship. So for answer the first question, that's where I'll stop for now.
All right. Okay, awesome. I like that. What you just said now does make me remember a post I saw. I saw a post somewhere. I think it was just this past week or so, where the person was talking about media guys. Was talking about the fact that media. Oh, you saw the post. The person was talking about media guys that. I think a particular lady was complaining about a particular media guy in her church. That the person was dating two different persons, or the person was leading two different ladies on. And at the end of the day, he didn't go for any of them. And now that solidifies what you just said. You see, a lot of people, especially ladies, a lot of ladies like assumption. See, it's usually said that assumption is the lowest form of knowledge. Assumption is the lowest form of knowledge.
Yeah.
If somebody, especially a guy, now, this time now, particularly a guy, if a guy doesn't make it clear to you his intentions, and he's just around you, flocking around, and do you know that there are some guys, this particular conversation of these media guys, I brought it up on my WhatsApp status, and I made people have a conversation around it, and different people spoke. Some media guys themselves too spoke. Like one said, for instance, now that he has a girl, and he said there are some two ladies that have been on his trail. You understand that they are always just around him and they just want his attention. And he is just a good guy. Like, he's just a good guy. You understand? And ladies just like good guys. So, and because the guy is giving attention and the guy is just showing that care and support, they automatically begin to assume that this guy is into me, and then already from there they begin to classify the person as, oh, that's my guy, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
or
like
exactly. Please,
I'd like to chip in here because I saw that post and I also shared it to my story saying we are not like that, because I also work in the media team in church. So I can clearly relate to that statement. And this happens because, church media guys, we are well seen. At least those of us, for example, those who maybe hold cameras or make videos, we are well seen. people see you taking videos of them, they see you taking pictures of them, they see you, media guys are running up and down in church, getting
Yeah.
things said.
Yeah.
And so we are in the faces of people, right? And there's something about when you constantly see something good, you tend to like it. You know, there's this thing of,
Beautiful.
for example, you're passing by a restaurant where if you live close to a restaurant, you're passing by that restaurant without any intention, maybe of buying something. First day, second day, after a while, you begin to look at people eating that restaurant, and then the thought will start to come to you, and maybe it's time I check out this restaurant. And then after a long period of time, you would, because of you daily passing by that restaurant, one day you'll be tempted to let me just check out what is going on here. And so that's what happened to a lot of media guys. We're in front of faces, whether you like it or not, you have to see one. You have to see the guy with the camera, you have to see the guy creating the content. So every Sunday, that's seeing this guy, he looks good, he dresses nice.
And that's one thing. That's one thing I've noticed about those media guys. They're always fine boys. Those boys are usually fine boys.
It's God work we are doing, sir.
Sorry, let me ask the ladies in the comment section. Ladies, if you agree with me that those guys are usually fine boys, please drop it in the comment section. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see it in the comment section.
I would love to see the responses. So these guys are dressing fine, and then they create interesting content that we all love. And then this is a good guy. You're seeing how creative he is. There's the tendency for you to love the idea of what that person does. And the same goes with social media, people online. For example, when Theophilus got married, when Pastor Olusola got engaged, we see ladies talking about how they feel like they were already attracted to this person. And it's because of constantly watching your videos, constantly engaging with their content, they have built up interest in them. And so it happens in church as well. You are seeing this guy constantly every Sunday. You are falling in love with the idea of what he does. And you are falling in love with the idea of that image you see every Sunday. And so when there's little interaction, like I said, I work in the team that creates content in my church. And there's a lot of interaction that has to go on. We talk on a daily basis. Oh, let's prepare for this content this next Sunday. Let's, while even in church, you are interacting with ladies, you interact with the ushers, you interact with everybody. And like you said, we are the guys that, maybe cool guys, naturally nice guys. That interaction will bring about this feeling of, oh, I think he's actually interested. He talks to me every Sunday. He asks me how I'm feeling every Sunday, and the guy is just doing it based on we work together. I need to know more about you. You understand? Cool. It's normal, right? Normal. So now that's where the assumption, like you said, ladies' assumption. They start to want to go with the feeling or the message, the subtle message that comes with the, how are you? Have you eaten? Hope the day was good. And those questions. And then it's dangerous because you are not the only one is greeting every Sunday. I go to church, I greet lots of people. After church, it would be wrong to assume that because he greets me or checks up on me, a nice person will check up on people after, maybe after some days, you don't see the person or something, you talk to you check up on people. So now it's because of this guy checks up on me. Every Sunday he greets me first. Every Sunday he sends this nice, he shows me my video, right? In the video he creates, I'm there, I'm the first person he's showing. And then they take it as a sign of interest and only to get disappointed later on that it isn't so. And I think the reason, like you said, why ladies make assumptions now, I think we are going to jump into the ladies aspect is, this thing, like there's this thing that we normally, as relationship, when we make relationship content, we used to joke where ladies want guys to read their mind. Ladies want guys to read their mind. And so they take that assumption into the interest aspect where they also feel like, because I want him to, I believe he knows, he should know what I want. So they are taking it also in the sense that I believe this guy should know that all these signs is showing to me, they are positive signs. To be honest, and I will say this personal experience, I've had someone plainly accuse me of this same thing.
Wow.
Straight,
a lady, right?
I'm being sincere. A lady coming forward to me and letting me know that I'm to blame for her for her having interest in me, because she feels like, why am I calling? Why do I check up on her? Why do I, and she put it on me that any guy doing all of this should automatically know, that the lady will take it as a sign of interest. So,
but let me ask you now. Sorry,
yeah.
before you finish this conversation. So let me ask you now, why were you doing all that? Why were you giving her all the attention?
Okay. Now,
and you didn't have intentions.
So when we talk about attention, we all come from different family backgrounds. We all come from different, we grew up in different society. Some of us are used to constant communication. Some of us are used to being affectionate with our words. For example, the username Preacher of Love, for me, did not even come just because of relationship per se. It came from the fact that I used to be involved in non-government, in NGO activities. I used to be involved in humanitarian activities. I grew up having a dad who was always involved in humanitarian activities and was also a pastor. Now, that's the lifestyle I grew up in. We are used to having this lifestyle of giving, being open. It's natural for me to be, I don't want to use the word nice. I don't want to use the word nice, but it's natural for me to want to
be caring, kind. To show care.
Yeah, to be kind to people. I don't want to use the word nice because I'm a very strict guy. So, but to be caring to people, like, it's natural for me to be caring to people because I work a lot with children. I work a lot with children. For example, what I went to do in Abuja, that's to do with that's what I'm passionate about. So if I've grown up having that kind of lifestyle, when we become friends, of course it will translate to how I relate with you. Of course, I'm going to want to check up on you if I don't see you online for a while. Of course, I'm going to want to buy you stuff when we're going out together. Of course, I'm going to want, you understand? And when, for example, I'm not maybe in a relationship, I wouldn't place so much boundaries on who I'm talking to. You understand? So
because there's nobody filling that gap in the first place.
So in that kind of my case, at that point in time, it was natural and it was friendship. And so the friendship level, people who are not used to that kind of attention will automatically take it as something else. I also have friends, I also have lady friends that they are so affectionate that I also have to be wondering that, hope there's nothing else behind this. But I've come to understand that it's their lifestyle. Oh, we're in Nigeria, sorry.
Nigeria has happened.
I thought about this thing. I wanted to put on the gen, but I went along with.
No problem.
Sorry about this.
No problem.
Okay, so I was talking about how I also get to have this experience as well, right? I get to experiences from ladies as well, and I just get to understand and just accept that it's their personality. And so that's why, like we have said at the beginning, it's easy for us to just summarize all these levels. That statement of interest, right, from a guy perspective, is very important. Like, don't take it for granted. That statement of interest. So when, even as a guy, and you need to make sure that the lady is also having that statement of interest, because it's just their lifestyle. Some people are naturally just nice. They're naturally just nice like that. And so that's why it's very important for statement. I know you're going to say something, so I'll put up my camera for a minute to just put on the bed and get back.
Okay. Fantastic. I love everything you've spoken about. I love everything. And I like the genuine angle you came from, the practical angle you came from, of the fact that there are people who just like the idea of love, and there are some people that also, love is their lifestyle. So it's very hard for them to not show people love and concern. It's just who they are. And funny enough, I am that kind of person too, that when I get close to people, I easily relate with people. You understand? Especially when I was single. Oh my God, I had a lot of people around me. But as a married person, everything has to be cut into size. And as he said something. He said for somebody who is not in a relationship, it's usually difficult because you need people who will fill that gap. So before he comes back, let me make this announcement, a very special announcement. We have a special masterclass for singles, a special masterclass for singles this Saturday, and the title is Beyond the Glitter, Finding Love That Is Not Gold Digging. In this life that we are in now, there are so many people that are just interested in money. I see a lot of posts on Instagram now, and people bring out questions like, oh, how much should a guy have before you date him? Or how much should a girl have before you date him? Before you date her? All those kind of questions. And you see it from there that many singles right now, all they're interested in is a guy with money or a lady with money. That is all that they're interested in. So that's why we are bringing up this special masterclass for singles, especially singles that are doing well on their own. You are on your own, but the kind of people you are attracting are people you've noticed that they are just interested in what you have, or you are a highly placed person. Maybe you're a very popular person, and people are just interested in you because of your popularity. I used to be like that. I was president of my faculty back in school. I was national president of my association, national, the whole of Nigeria. So I knew how people flocked around. I sing. You understand? I'm a singer. So I remember back in school, I was the music director of the largest fellowship on campus, RCF, music director. So you know what that means? The attention. Exactly. The attention. So I will be showing you ways that I was able to navigate through that process, and how I was able to get my genuine wife. Oh, that woman, I don't joke with her. Forget it. I'm telling you, in fact, the only reason why she's not here now is because our baby has not slept. By the time he sleeps, she will be here with us. Yeah. So the now for the late registration is what is going on right now. The early bird is off. But for people that are on this call tonight, I'm going to still give you the opportunity of paying 3,000 naira if you pay this night. Now, just go to our link in bio and click on our link in bio. That's number one. Now, somebody paid for 5 people. There's still one more slot left. So if you are interested in that one more slot left, send us a DM tonight. Make sure it is tonight. Send us a DM tonight on why you think you need to get that slot. And that means that you are getting in for free. You wanted to say something?
Add one more slot to that.
Fantastic.
For those who are joining for those who are joining for this, I'm going to add one more. I'm going to take care of one more slot as well.
Fantastic.
So make it feel like that. So that
Fantastic.
if you're willing, it's going to be, what you're saying, I know it's going to be a very amazing time. I would love to also join, but I know I won't be available because I'll be on the road all the time. But take advantage of this opportunity. One more slot from my end for anyone on this call as well. Let's do that.
Fantastic. So if you are interested in those 2 slots, make sure you send us a DM this night at Love and Emotions Up. Send us a DM, and that means that you must be following us at Love and Emotions Up. Send us a DM tonight, so that we can click on that slot. And one more thing, if you know about the book, Attracting and Retaining the Right Man Made Easy. This is the book here, Attracting and Retaining the Right Man Made Easy. I see a lot of ladies complaining about, the wrong relationship. I don't know why the wrong guys are always coming, questions like that. Now, I've taken my time because via counseling and via other means, things that I've learned over a long period of time. And if you check on that book too, the foreword of that book was written by Dr. Kingsley Okonkwo.
Wow.
He read the book and vetted, he read the book and vetted and signed on the book. You know what that means? You understand? So attracting and retaining the right man made easy. You don't want to miss it. Now, I have a special offer for you if you are picking that book tonight. Take note, tonight. The book is 3,000 naira, but if you're picking it tonight for the soft copy, I'll give you at 2,000 naira if you're picking it tonight. take note, if you're picking it tonight, but from tomorrow, you're still going to buy it at 3,000 naira. All right. So that will be my announcement for now. If you are still interested in those 2 slots for the special webinar we have on Saturday, please send us a DM right now. Make sure it is tonight. Anything from tomorrow, we cannot guarantee you the special slot. And if you're paying the 3,000, so that means that if the two slots have already gone, that means if you're still interested tonight, you'll be paying 3,000. But from tomorrow, is 5,000 you'll be paying. And I'm sure that you will be blessed. You will come back and give us the testimony that you've gotten from that. All right. So back to Preacher of Lord. Yes. Thank you so much, Preacher of Lord, for the time, and thank you for blessing one person to have that opportunity to be part of that special masterclass. Now, another question I have now is this. You know, a lot of guys too, you know, we've been addressing, especially majorly ladies. We've been addressing a lot of ladies. But now I want us to address guys. You know, let's look at guys let's look at it from the guys' angle. So how do they know? You know, how do they know if a lady really likes them? You know, we've been telling the girls, oh, girls, make sure that the guy says it. Oh, and please, I want to capitalize on that thing he said. If you are a lady, make sure the guy tells you. Do you know what? Okay, let me share an experience for you. Do you know what happened when I met my wife? We're just having conversation. We're very good friends. So while we're having the conversations, we just noticed. And funny enough, it was all mentor-mentee relationship. I'm telling you the fact. It was all nothing, no strings attached. So what we used to do that time is that we used to read books. So we read books. We'll now do reviews together. Do you understand? So after every night, we'll just decide that, okay, we're reviewing this book. We will discuss each chapter. And if there are questions from there, we'll answer those questions. Now, as we're doing that, week in, week out, there's no way feelings will not start growing now. Just like you gave an example of people that will now begin to be attracted because of the attention. So I'm giving her attention. She's giving me attention back, you know. So along the line, when the feelings started coming, do you know what she did? One day, she now called me. She now told me that, okay, so that she noticed something that looks as if feelings wants to be entering this thing, like emotions is trying to enter in this thing. And let us be sure of what we are doing. Is there something? There's no something. And honestly, I will not lie to you, I loved it. I loved the fact that she will come out and say, see, this is the situation. Let us define this thing. What are we doing? And that made us, so one of the things he made us do was, he made us now retract a little. You understand? So that we'll be very sure what we're doing. We gave ourselves some time. Do you understand? So that we will not allow emotions to get over the better part of us. Do you understand? We just give ourselves some time. Then that time I was praying, and also both of us were praying, and at the same time we're also still taking notes of things, because you know that aside prayer, there are also signs that you will look for in somebody that you want to marry. There are signs. Sure. So as we're praying, we're also looking out for the signs. Just like Bible says, it said, watch and pray. That's what the Bible says. Bible did not just say pray. It said watch. So we're doing the two. So even if you're getting married to somebody, even if God is going to tell you that this is my wife or my husband, there's always the place of watching as well. Do you understand? Yeah. So at the end of the day, if God tells you that this is your wife, if the person does not agree, that person cannot be your wife. Even if God has told you that that's your wife. Yes. The same thing, if God tells you that this is your husband, and the person does not agree to being your husband, there's nothing you can do about it. You still have to move to somebody else, because the God that showed you this person and the person did not agree will still show you somebody else, because in his vineyard he has plenty children. Yes, you can never be stranded. Do you understand? So at the end of the day, when we give ourselves that space, he made us think and pray, and also, and before I now made my mind that, okay, I want to get into this, and I told her point blank. So now this is a lesson to ladies. Very importantly, don't assume that a guy likes you until he tells you with his mouth. Somebody posted something today. I think it was Sheon Babs. Sheon Babs posted something. You know Sheon Babs, right?
Yeah, sure.
Sheon Babs posted something. Yes. Sheon Babs posted something today. He said, that two people that are dating, like he said, if you are in a relationship with somebody and the person has never posted you before, that you should send me a very good picture of the two of you. So Shonba said the person should send him 2 very good pictures of the two of them, that he will now post that picture on his own page and now write my favorite couple. Do you understand? He will now write my favorite couple. Now, when I saw that thing, it was fun to me and I really enjoyed it. But I now wrote a caveat. I wrote a caveat under the comment section there. I said something. I said, what if it's a situation where the other party is assuming that he or she is in a relationship with that person? So you are claiming that this person is your boyfriend, or this person is your girlfriend, or this person, you are in a relationship with the person. But the person has not said it, that we are in a relationship. It is just in your head, just like we have been saying. So how will you, when you now post that picture and the person now sees it, the person will come and put disclaimer outside that I never told you that I'm dating you. That's it. That's what will happen. So that's why that clarity is very important. Please clarify it. And he said something too for ladies as well, that even ladies too can say it. You know, so for instance, as a lady now, you've come to a guy and a guy has come to you and tell you that, okay, I like you and all that and all that. At the end of the day, it is in your place too to confirm to the guy that you too, you like him back.
Sure.
Because it takes two to tango. If the two of you do not agree, then that's not a relationship. A relationship is one where the two parties agree to being together. So that means that one person cannot say that he's in a relationship with you and you are not agreeing that you're in a relationship with the person. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, so let me go back to you, preacher of love. So back to my question.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you for that very detailed explanation, because like the case where you mentioned how your wife was able to bring up that discussion, I think this is something Pastor Kings love to talk about.
Yes.
Like as a lady, you may not necessarily want to be the first person to approach a man. You don't want to be the one to jump in front and say, oh, this is how I feel about you. And but when there's that closeness, there's that attraction, you have you can make it your own responsibility to call the guy and say, what are we doing?
What are we doing? No,
so don't keep the assumption to keep on growing and keep on building. And then it will get to the point where it will become hurtful when one person realizes that I'm just being friends here. We are just friends. And also, when you notice the feelings are coming, take that bold step, right? Take that bold step. Talk to that guy. Call him and say, this is how I'm seeing things. What do you think about it? How do you see this friendship or whatever it is, whatever at the stage you are? How is this friend, how is this relationship? Do you think it's going to go to the next level? Are you also attracted to me this way? And if you don't even want to put it out like that, you know, there are subtle ways you make a guy talk. Yeah. Like I said, you know, we are trying to get the statement of interest from the guy. So where you feel you just feel you are doing the feeling is mutual. Now to confirm it, push it to him. You know, be creative about these things. For example, you can let me put a cheat code, or I don't call it cheat code, but we know that the Nigerian girls are even so good at this. Like for you, they are so good at this. You know, just put something like somebody may come and ask me out tomorrow. What do you think?
Thank you.
I will follow him. You understand?
You
know, as a lady, the guy is not talking. He just say, one guy came to ask me out, and I think since I'm single, like saying,
exactly.
I think since I am single, I will follow this guy and I will go. Now you will know the guy will now wonder, maybe if he has interest in you, you will know from his feedback. If he doesn't have interest in you, you will also know. So you have to be creative. You know, you can the number one that we all know is don't let your girlfriend come and beat me, right? We all know that one. Don't let your girlfriend come and beat me. As simple as it is, do it. It will save you. It's funny, but as simple as it is, it helps you in the long run. You know, this guy, this the way you are nice to me. Hope these are you are nice to your girlfriend. Say it to him. It's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
This guy, you are
Makes
so
sense.
nice, you are so caring, you are so caring to me. Hope you are caring like this to your girlfriend as well. I hope you understand what I'm
Yes.
saying. Push
Yeah.
as a lady, be bold,
Push him
be
to
creative
talk.
about these things. Push him to
Yes. Push
talk.
him to
Push him
talk.
to talk.
Yes.
Like you called me, you are checking up on me, and
Yes.
wait, don't you have a girlfriend or don't you have somebody
Girlfriend.
else? Don't you
Yes.
have a partner you are
Good.
checking up on? Why is it me you
Yes.
are calling this time in the night?
Yes.
A guy is
Yes.
calling you 10 p.m. and he's using this midnight
Exactly.
voice and all.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
your voice is sweet, so your babe must be enjoying you. Like say it
Yes.
that way. Be
Yeah.
smart about it. The guy, you will know what is in what is in
Yeah.
his heart. Now,
Is mine.
from this, let's go into the ladies aspect. I'm the guy,
Yeah.
right? But based
Okay,
on
somebody asked a question. Somebody asked a question. Please, can this live be shared afterwards? Yes, it's going to be on YouTube. So our YouTube page is Love and Emotions Hub. So once we are done with this, we're going to post it on YouTube, and we'll post the link so that you can go on YouTube. And I'm going to also tag him so that you will see it as well. So if you're not following at Love and Emotions Hub, please follow at Love and Emotions Hub. And if you're not following the preacher of love, please follow him. Follow him, preacher of love. Very important. All right, you can continue.
thank you. So now going to the ladies, I would say this from someone like Pastor Kingsley, who I love so much. In a lot of his teaching, he talk about this a lot. Where as a guy, you need to be, and Pastor Evans has talked about this as well a lot. As a guy, you need to be able to read time, right? You need to be able to read time. You know, a lady after service, you find out that almost every time she's walking in front of you,
Exactly.
the same eye, and then the eye from the eye is coming to, we've not seen in church. Like, and you know you were in church last week, but this same lady still saying, I did not see you last week. Oh, you were in church. I did not see you. Or this thing, you know. And the lady, you know, she's smiling differently at
She's
you.
smiling.
You know,
Exactly.
you know, she's with a group of friends and she's leaving their group to come and greet you. That says a lot. You know, ladies are, like we said, they may not be straightforward. They may not be straightforward, right? They may not be so straightforward. So that's why, as a guy, you need to be able to read the signs. We need to be able to read the signs. Ladies are, how will I put it? When they have a feeling, the best way they try to convey when they are getting they are attractive. Most of the time, the best way they do it by throwing the subtle signs for you to see it. They give you attention, and that's one thing that we need to guys need to really pay attention to. Attention. A lady's attention is precious. A lady's attention is precious, right? The average beautiful lady and a couple of guys always, trying to hello.
Hi.
Hello, nice to have you join us.
Good
I guess babies are asleep
evening.
already.
Yes,
Finally.
Thank you. Well done.
Well done. Thank
Okay.
you.
So, like I was saying, a lady's attention, like I said, right, is precious, and the lady has so many things that so many guys or interest from different people, and when you notice, you call the lady. There's something I used to say to people, like when it comes to talking pay issue, if you're chatting with the lady and she's giving you so many conditions. For example, a lady saying, I'm not the calling type. You chat with her. She says, I don't need to chat in the morning. You chat in the evening. She says, I'm just coming back from work. I'm
trying to hold myself. I'm trying to hold myself because you see this thing that you said then. I'm trying to hold myself. There's somebody that all these things that you stated like this happened to the guy. Just a few weeks ago, he came running to me that he doesn't know what to do. That he has invested so much that in fact God has told him that this is who he should marry and all that. But anytime, no, it's not even that one. No, it's not even that one. So now there are two different people. She's just reminding me of another one now. Now this particular one, he will send that message. She will say she's not the typing type. That she's been busy. That she's very, very busy. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. sometimes he will send message. He will be the one to reply the message by himself. he said one day, one day I had to tell him that, see, next time you call her, ask her why she does not reply your message. Ask her directly. I want to hear her reply. And then by the time he met with her physically, from there it was clear, because there were some questions I told him to ask. There were some things I told him to pay attention to. After that time, I knew it that this place, there's no road here. This lady is not feeling she's not feeling like this. So it's just better for you to just leave her and go on your own way.
Exactly. So that's the point I'm trying to do. That when you see these signs of I don't speak, I don't chat in the morning, I don't call in this thing and all, run.
Run.
Is the easiest thing.
Yes.
Somebody said after, you ask in the morning, can I call you in the morning? Say I'm busy. Can I call you in the evening? I just go back from work. I need to cook.
Thank you. Somebody said something that your wife is very beautiful. Thank you. She's a beautiful woman. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Your husband too will be beautiful in Jesus' name. You will be handsome in Jesus' name.
Let Richard talk now.
So you understand? You understand these things. So when you are getting close to a lady and she's giving you all her attention, no excuse day and night, and she's calling to check up on you again. I mean, you call her in the morning and in the evening, she's letting you know that I've not heard from you since morning. Hope you're good. Do you understand? Those are telltale signs that there's something there. A lady would not do it for everybody. And then, so when it becomes now, it's not just, it goes beyond the regular, oh, how are you? It goes beyond the regular, maybe it's work or church that combines you together. It goes beyond that. Then she brings in topics. She's interested in your own person. She's asking you, what do you do? How is your work like? Hope you're not too stressed after work day. What are your free on this? You, I'm like, about meetings. Maybe I'm asking you, will you be in this program? This is a sign that yes, and she probably wants something beyond the regular friendship. And like I said, a lady that is very, one of the easiest ways to know a lady is when she's quick to respond to your messages. Like, I mean, you're sending and it's not 5 minutes delay, she's sending hello.
Yes, and hello, yes.
Yeah, and then when she's quick to respond, she doesn't let you argue, and then you notice that when you delay in responding to her, she is maybe complaining or she's bringing it up. I think this is not an act, but it's a simple truth to know. See, when you send, maybe you respond late to a lady on a chat, and she's complaining or she's letting you know that since morning I sent you this message, you are just responding now. What happened? I was expecting your response since. Believe me, not every kind of lady does that. Like, there's something, she sees something, there's something. So you, at that point, it's up to you to now ask that question and let her know that, you also are interested, and then you can now know that, you can then make an approach. For example, don't wait for the lady to give you all the sign, all the green lights.
Okay, good. I don't know what happened. We just logged off. Yes, we're back. I just noticed that at some point, yes, I wasn't hearing you again. We're not hearing you again. Yes.
Okay, awesome. So I was talking about the interest, the signs, and all, and I was talking about how the signs that the guy don't make the lady push you to that end, because I was trying to tell this personal story of someone close to me that I know of. I'll try to leave out a little bit of details so the person doesn't come for me later. Okay. So at the beginning of when they met and all, the relationship was like it was mutual. It was obvious that there was interest from both parties, right? She She knew he liked her, the way he approached her to get the contact, the way the conversation was going. But 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, this guy was not coming forth. And you know, she will come to me saying that what's like she starts to feel angry, like what sign again does this guy need? Like the guy posted on his status, the guy posted and she also, you know, she responds, she's up, you know, and then she's waiting. Come, no, talk, like she's giving you all the signs. You ask her out for a day, she will come out, you know, stuff like that. And then I remember a day, she was so, the thing got to her so much. Oh, she's on this call, amazing. The thing got to her so much. The thing got to her so much that she wanted to block him. And I was like, please don't block this guy. This guy has shown you he's interested, but he needs that push. He needs that push. Today they are married. What I'm saying is today they are married. Like they are married. Fantastic. Today they are married. But you know, at that point, the guy only wanted, you know, waiting to figure out, you know, guys, now we want to figure out everything. We want our life to be settled. We want our life to be fine before we. Yeah. And that was why he was holding on. And it's risky in the sense that at that point she could have reacted to the lack of clarity and then move on. And like you said, even if God says this person is going to be your wife, if you don't take interest, if you don't take it up, the person would go. And God is not going to do anything about it. God is not going to force you.
Yes, it won't.
God is not going to force anyone. So you have to, as a guy, when you see signs in someone that you also like, you see signs like we talked about the attention. You know, when you're talking to a lady and she's shy, she's, you know, and that's why as guys, it's good to read books. Like it's good to read. I like to draw books on my Telegram channel a lot. Like, you know, for example, I'm someone that I'm very involved in groups, in NGO groups where we have lots of ladies. I have to be careful. I have to protect. I have to set boundaries, right? So it didn't for me when I see the signs. I know how to, you know, to cut off very fast. So as a guy, whether you need to cut off, especially for guys even in ministry, I can't remember this pastor that I was talking about it. For guys in ministry, you need to know when to cut off. So it's important for you to know how a lady. It's important for you to know when a lady is interested in you, not just only because you want to date the person, but also to know how to set boundaries. Very important for people in ministry. When you see you're talking to a lady, and then you know there's this whole a lady is not serious about you.
Around you. Yes.
For example, you're in a church meeting. I'm saying this very practical thing so that most of us are Christians. We know that we can relate. We are in a meeting. You're in a meeting with guys. All of your pastor is there, and they call you to talk, and then all of it out of everybody, the lady is saying, "Brother, this, but they say you should just talk," and the lady is hyping you. The lady is, you know, pay attention to this thing. You are going. The lady is going where she's going is that way. You are going this way, and she's saying, "Please, can I follow you to just that?" She can. That's a checkable distance. I said, "Please, can I follow you to that place?" Come on. Don't wait. No, guys, we do these things a lot sometimes. We want to enjoy that interest.
Honestly,
don't wait until it's built up and it has gotten to the level where, you know, you see a lady saying, "Oh, I saw you, maybe you post of an event," and then she's saying, "Are you also going for this event? I would like to go along with you." And then, you know, all this kind of stuff. So you are seeing this interest. If you are also interested in the lady, make your move. If you don't want to be straightforward, ask out on a date. So, for example, there's this event, there's this concert, a Christian concert. Will you like to go with me? And you see the interest is there, she's willing to go. And then when you go for such event, after that, if you don't want to be straightforward, please, would you like to, like if you guys enjoyed yourself, just put it throughout. You're like, do you think this is something you would love to do? You get your answer there. You know, some guys also are afraid of rejection, right? So that's why even when they see these signs, they don't want to still make their move. So go out on a date and then put the question to her and say, Do you think it's something you would love to do? If she says yes, and the way to which she says the yes, the way you will know if she's not happy, you will know that okay, the interest maybe is just a friendship interest, or because she's just nice. You'll be able to say, but if you just maybe she's not attracted, or you just ignore, then you are potentially missing out on something good. There are people like there's a post that went up recently about this man where he worked closely with the lady, and then it's until she got married. He then went back to the pastor crying that no, the pastor was cancelled the whole thing. That there was a skit. I'm forgetting this popular guy that made this skit. I posted about 2 days ago. But church guys, I mean, this person is your team member. You work together. You are best of friends. Checking up on you. The person is the first person to comment on your status. There are some people that your status is just showing just now.
Exactly.
Just now. Exactly. And
they are the ones.
They've sent message already. Yeah. You have a lady that you are posting your uncle friend or something happy birthday, and the person is telling you happy birthday to this person.
Yes.
He's trying to create conversation. You see all of this, and then it's just like a brother to me, just like a sister to me. Like Angelo will say, my brother. That's also my brother, my sister. That's what you now see the person getting married, and you say, God, when?
You'll be surprised, exactly.
There's no God when. No. The person saw the sign, saw the interest, and took action. Don't wait to that point. So I think the story of these things as guys, I've said a lot of things, a lot of tips and tricks, right? In the attention, the way let me add one. When you're talking to a lady and she's not able to look into your eyes for long, like directly, she gets shy, and the leg is like, the leg is bending one side, bending to the left, bending to the right. The wife is looking at me. I'm a gentle guy. I read it too, please. I read it too. But what I'm saying is, there's that, she's being up, she's feeling an little thing, she's asking her, she's so conscious of herself and everything. Like, you tell her she looks good, and she's like, no, Joe, I don't use this. Is it this way that I've won TV times? Is it this way that I've won 5 times? I just seen it. That's the other people have told her that she does that. She saying thank you. She said to just say thank you and walk away. But it comes to you and she says, I just saw this that. You understand? Those are when you see those kind of things, like I said, if you're afraid to be straightforward, put softly, give her a gift, get her expression. If she's like, okay, thank you, or if she's like, oh, I love this so much, right? You act on those things, and then you get these feelings, and then, like we said, at the end of the day, for ladies, they will not come straightforward. The best you will do, like you said, is for us to say, where are we heading to? Where is this relationship going to? What is your plan? That's the best you will do as a guy. When you see these signs, when you see these things, act on it. Yeah, I think
I love this. Honestly, it's very interesting. In fact, as we were talking, there are so many examples in my head, some practical examples that I can hold my hands on like this, that happened, that I just wanted to be using to just be shocking everything you were saying. It's been very fantastic, and these things are real things. They are real and very practical. You'll be very surprised that a lot of people don't know these simple things. A lady will behave that way and a guy will just overlook it. How a lot of our guys are not trained, honestly. They are not trained. And this is one of the reasons why it looks as if the outside guys, you understand what I mean by the outside guys, the non-Christian guys, they are getting a hang of our Christian girls better, because it's like our Christian guys, they are not. It's like they are just in this Ikoko mode every time. You understand that they've not come to develop themselves to understand this science. Do you understand? To study all these things. They've not come to that place. And that's why these questions come up every time, that ladies will say something like, these are our Christian guys. They're always just there. You know, just today, somebody still messaged me on something like this today. You understand? Saying something like, insinuating that the outside guys, they understand these things better. And really, in the real sense of it, it's the truth. And that's one of the reasons why I ensured that this title covered everybody, both the guys and the ladies, so that it will not look as if we're tilting to one side. We want each party to enjoy the benefit of this life. Do you understand? Both the guys and the ladies. We're going to round off very soon, but let me just give this announcement once again. In case you're just joining us, if you're not following at Love and Emotions Hub, you are very wrong. Click on the follow button right now. And if you're not following Preacher of Love, follow now. And for those people who are asking if this live is going to be saved, yes, it's going to be saved. We're going to post it on our YouTube channel at Love and Emotions Hub. Love and Emotions Hub on YouTube. Just go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You see loads of content there that will bless you. Now, there's another announcement we have. I mentioned something before now, that we have a special masterclass for singles. Special masterclass for singles, and these singles are serious-minded singles. We don't want singles that are not serious. We want serious-minded singles that are doing well on their own, singles that are, you know, at least to an extent you're comfortable, and you are more like maybe another set of singles that are popular. You know, maybe in your environment you're a very popular person, you're a popular singer, you are a popular speaker, you know, you're a pastor or something like that, and you're still single. You're somebody who is popular. People know you. Even in your office, you're a very popular person, especially sanguines and people like that. You know, you're doing well, or your parents have money or something like that. And it looks as if the people that are getting attracted to you are attracted to what you have, not who you are. They are not attracted to, yes, they are not attracted to your person. They're only attracted to what you have to offer. So we see all over social media now, everybody is saying, I cannot marry somebody that does not have money. The guys are saying, I cannot marry a girl that does not have money. The girls are saying, I cannot marry a man that does not have money. You know, things like that. So we want to make you know how to find that real love, that the intention is not to look for your money or to look for your fame. My wife, as at the time we got married, I was all this, but she saw beyond it. I can tell you that for fact. Till tomorrow, she still used to make reference to some things. When it looks as if I'm not getting to some potentials, she will tell me that what she saw was deeper than this. I'm telling you. And I'm telling you, as a man, if you have such a woman in your life, it is a blessing for you. Somebody that will always be pushing you and be driving you forward. You understand? And the same thing as a woman, you need a man like that will push you forward. You know, as Pastor K will say, he's gardener that gardens Pastor M. See what Pastor M is becoming. Do you understand? See who she's becoming. You need that kind of man in your life. So these are the things we are going to expose to you in that special masterclass on Saturday, 7 p.m. It's going to be on Zoom. Now, it's a paid masterclass. There are 2 slots presently now. 2 free slots. Some people paid for it for two free slots. Now, if you're interested in those slots, send us a DM at Love and Emotions Hub tonight. If it's tomorrow, the slot is gone. It has to be tonight. Now, for those people who sent that slot and did not get it, maybe because others have taken it, you still have opportunity of getting at the rate of 3K this night. Once it's tomorrow, you are getting it as 5,000 naira till on that day, which is Saturday. So if you want to do that now. It has to be tonight or no other time. That's number 1. Then number 2, we have a book, Attracting and Retaining the Right Man Made Easy. This is the book here. You see it here. Attracting and Retaining the Right Man Made Easy. I see ladies give excuses every time. Oh, I don't even like the kind of man I'm attracting. Oh, why are all men like this? All men are the same. No, not all men are the same. Yeah. Let me make you understand that not all men are the same. So get that one clear now. It's because of the kind of men that you are getting, you are attracting into your life. That's why you are saying that. So in that note, ensure that tonight, We are giving you at a rate of 2,000 naira for the e-copy just tonight. Once it's 12, you are getting it back at 3,000 naira. We just want to get that for people on this call. It's just special for these people on this call tonight. You understand? So if you're interested in that, you're a lady on this call, get it. Just go to our DM at Love and Emotions Hub. Go to our DM at Love and Emotions Hub and get the book, Attracting and Retaining the Right Man Made Easy, on Seller. Very, very easy to get on Seller. Tonight only.
Link in bio.
On our link in bio. Sorry. On our link in bio. Just click on the link in bio there. You will get it. These are materials that are going to bless you. I tell people every time, one of the ways you can become the best spouse ever is through the knowledge that you have. One thing I know for sure, I know that Preacher of Love is not married yet, but I know that he will not marry wrong. Do you understand what I'm telling you? With the things that I've heard with my ears this night, I know that this man will not marry wrong. Do you understand? Yes, and it is a fact, it's a function of, number one, it's a function of God helping you. You understand? You following the leading of the Holy Spirit. And at the same time, there's a place of knowledge. The Bible tells us in the book of Proverbs chapter 24, it says, through knowledge, the house is built. Through understanding, it is established. It said, through wisdom, the houses, the rooms are filled with good things. So you need a combination of those three things: wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You cannot do marriage right if you don't have adequate knowledge. And that is one of the things that is causing divorce these days. That the rate of divorce is increasing. Is knowledge gap. Knowledge gap. A lot of people, ask them number of books that they have read before marriage. They will tell you, in fact, worst will tell you that they've not even read anything. But they know all the blogs. They know all the trending blogs. They've not read any books. They've not listened to any message on marriage. And you want a marriage that will thrive for 50 years. No. Even God gave us the scriptures as a guide. You understand? For us to live a victorious life. So that means that if you are not living a victorious life, that means that you are not following what is in the scriptures. You understand? And the scripture is a book. It's a book. If you don't open it, you cannot enjoy the benefits. Do you understand? So the same thing. If you want to enjoy marriage, you have to invest in books. Before I got married, I'd read more than 20 books on marriage. See, messages. I'd listened to more than 200 messages on marriage. So I was not even joking. I was not joking. And funny enough, I was not listening to this thing because I wanted to become a marriage counselor. No, I was not listening to them so that I will not make mistake, so that I will have the right knowledge. Do you understand? So when I got there and I saw what God has done, I knew it that God has done a lot based on the things that I've known and because of His grace. All right. So at this point, yes.
I just want to say something in terms of what you say, in terms of how knowledge is important. So, because my parents had married for about 30 years. My dad, and fantastic. My dad used to say, talk about how he prepared for marriage and all, and he used to talk about the books and all. And I remember going to his library in the house, and even till today, some of these books have not finished. I can't even. I couldn't finish reading some of them, like books on relationship, marriage, knowing yourself. These books were always in the library, and he used to talk about how he read them before my aunt. When I look at how he managed situations, how he helped, all of us grow up. I share testimonies about my siblings. I have two siblings, and I'm still the only unmarried one out of them because of what I do. But for both of them, I mean, the people they got married to, and the whole marriage and everything so far, it's clear. It's a clear reflection of the fact that the investment he made as a man before he's married, it's still. His children are enjoying it, and his grandchildren are also going to be enjoying it. Because when you talk about the lifestyle of you're talking about the books I read and messages I listen to. When I think about sometimes I edit videos, I realize that sometimes I listen to some of these messages like 2-3 times before I cut out one small part. So you are gaining knowledge. I remember there was a time when I remember there was a time where I was invited to speak at like a relationship stuff, and
Okay.
it was
Okay.
happening on a day where I was so busy and I couldn't prepare, and I
Okay.
was bothered that would I be able to know what to
Mm.
say.
Wow.
And I got into the meeting and I
Yeah.
realized I was able to flow. I was
Wow.
able what were
Wow.
coming based on what
Wow.
past knowledge. And that's why
Yes.
like the Bible says, the hope of the more we build Christ, the more we become like Him.
Yes.
So when you
Yes.
invest in books on marriages,
Yes.
you
Yes.
invest in trainings like the master class you talked about,
Yes.
you invest
Yes.
in programs, in feeding
Yes.
yourself with information
Exactly.
about
Yes.
marriage and relation in the right way. You find out that you
Yes.
are beginning to be conformed to this image. When
Thank
people come
you.
and
That's it.
complain that they don't have, I'm talking general now. When people come
Mm.
and say they are not finding the right man, they're finding the right,
Mm.
like you
Mm.
said earlier,
Mm. Mm.
they are
Yeah.
God guys. They are good guys out there. I have good
Good
friends. Like
guys.
I have
Good
good
guys.
friends. I mean,
You
I
see?
have good friends, both
You
men, both
see?
ladies, and I
You
know
see?
them. I know
You
them,
see?
and it's just you being in the right space with them, right? You're not going to
Yeah.
meet them at a concert or a club where they are drinking and no, you're
Yes.
not going to meet them there.
Exactly.
You're not going to
Exactly.
meet them
Exactly.
at events where it's not godly. You're going to meet them at
Yeah.
Christian. You're going to meet them in
Yeah.
the field, where they are fulfilling their
Yes.
God-given purpose. So,
Yes.
as someone who is looking out, as a lady, as a guy, you are looking for the right person. And that's one thing I enjoy about this platform. I know the way the
Yeah.
platform grew. I don't know
Yeah.
now, like the way
Wow.
everything grew. I don't know now, but
Wow.
one thing I enjoy about it is when people come and say, I
Mm.
followed you and I get to listen to this message. It reminds me. That's what
Mm.
this content on social media does. It reminds
Yeah.
people. You're going about
Yeah.
your day, you are busy, you are just scrolling through entertainment, and then a video message on someone saying, "Oh, don't neglect this in
Exactly.
your marriage, don't
Yes.
neglect this in your
Yes.
relationship." It reminds
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
That's why I love supporting Christian creators because
Mm.
for me,
Mm.
we feel that gap in
Yeah.
reminding people about what God
People.
wants them to be doing.
Word.
And that's why when I
Word.
see Christian content, because my page has grown to an extent, I try as
Yeah.
much as possible to just to post it. It's not
Yeah.
about I don't need to
Yeah.
come to you to say pay. People, it's not every time as
Yeah.
Christian creators to say, oh, you must pay
Yeah.
before you post the content. No,
Yeah.
the fact
Yeah.
that there's a message that will pass through it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so for you listening to this message, understand that it's important. You're listening to it. Feed yourself with these things. Feed yourself. We
Yeah.
have a lot of content creators out there now
A
who are
lot. A lot.
putting out this
A
content. They are
lot.
putting out this message for you. Take
Yeah.
advantage. You will realize that when you fed yourself a lot of this information,
Yeah.
when you meet the wrong person, you know when to run. I'm
You
telling
know.
you, from the
Oh
first
my God.
message, you meet someone,
Oh God.
the way the person is even talking to you about, can you come
Yeah.
and see me? Can you come? You know when
Yeah.
to run. You don't
You
act naive and
know.
say,
You
maybe he wants to
know.
come. I don't know, maybe. There's no maybe. You are
That's it.
sure. You are sure.
Yes.
And so
Yes.
when you find yourself meeting the right person, you find yourself
Yeah.
in the right person to get attracted to you as well, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
you don't even need to do too much. You don't
That's
just
right.
it's a big secret, and I know you will talk about your
Yes.
master class, so
Yes.
I don't want
Yes.
to
Yes.
say, I don't want to spill too much,
Yes.
but I will let
Yes.
I
Yes.
can I think if I could join, I would be there,
Join in.
but it falls in a time where I would
No
not be
problem.
available.
No problem.
Please, if you're on this call, take advantage
Yeah.
of that. I will
Wow.
end with
Wow.
that for now.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Let my wife say something as we round up. I want her to say something.
Oh,
Ha 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 ha
goodness,
ha.
Jesus.
Ah.
All right.
We have
Good
been
evening,
hearing a lot of
everybody.
stuff since. Powerful.
That, exactly my
As
point.
in powerful.
Exactly my point. It's like,
Yes.
why should I say something again?
No,
I
you
mean,
have to
like you
say.
guys have already you finished it. Okay. Just like one or two, here and there, and yeah.
Wow, you are blessed by this video. Yes, we are blessed to have you too. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Hope you
Thank
are
you.
following at Love and Emotions of,
Yes.
and hope you are following the future of love.
Yes.
Very important. God
Um.
bless you.
So, like we were discussing some days ago, that see, ladies and men out
Mm.
there, you need to be really. This is not the time to be sentimental about
Yeah.
emotions. This is the time to be really vocal. This is irrespective of what your temperament could be. this is I'm the introvert. Yes, I don't like confrontation. I don't like all of those things. But when it comes to the issues of your art, you know that when some things are not right, especially in attachment to somebody, the probability of getting other things in your life right is very slim, because your art is it to somebody that you're not even sure, or you're not supposed to
Exactly.
be. You have doubts, questions.
So like
Have
you're
you?
fragmented.
Yes, you are like this, right? Your normal everyday decision is not even whole. Your, what's it called, relationship with God is not whole. When they are lifting up and in church, water is coming out of your eye, and they will think that you're in the spirit. You're not in the spirit. It's love that is doing you
It's your
somehow.
relationship situation that is making you cry.
Exactly. Why do you need to go through all of those things when you could really understand the things to look out for? You could ask questions. See, questions will not kill you.
Yeah.
Questions will not kill you. Ask questions and clarify. I was saying that he's close to you, he's caring, he's loving, he's everything. He has not asked you out with his own mouth.
Mm.
There is nothing between you.
That's it.
He says, let me go and meet my parents, let's meet my parents, let's do this, let's do that. He has not asked you out with his own mouth.
Yeah.
There's nothing between you and the two
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
You know, there is nothing you want to say. Once he didn't open his mouth to say, okay, this is how I feel about both of us, and this
Yeah.
is what I want us to, what I want us to be going forward. There is nothing. Don't say it's into you. It's not into you.
It's
And
not into
you
you.
you you, you know
You
that
are into yourself.
that
Yes.
media thing that we were talking about, that some media guys, really, the media guys might just be nice. It might
Yes.
just be friendly. When I was in school, I was in transport unit, and we were just two ladies in transport unit. The other people were guys, obviously, because we were driving buses. We were like the Jagaban and all of those things. So, but my guys were very, very homely, very, very taught, very, very everything. Like, I never suffered for once in school. And these guys, because we drive buses and our priorities, they are ladies, our sisters. Those are the people that we carry with our buses. So obviously, pilots, we call ourselves pilots. Pilots will always mingle with sisters, like all the fellowship sisters. These guys, they are good to a fault. And then some sisters will start catching feelings, and I'm like, you're not seeing that this guy is just normally good, like he's just there.
He's just a good person.
Yes, he's just a good person. And because the narrative out there has been so faulty, that when a lady sees a guy that is
Mm.
caring and all of those things, it feels
Well,
abnormal. Yes, it feels
yes.
abnormal. It feels like there has to be something attached to the
Yeah.
reason why this guy is this
He's
good.
Yeah.
And it's just home training. Look at you, for example, when you are relating with females, you know how to properly address females. You know how to properly care for them, because you've been taught. You have that
Yeah.
foundation. It doesn't mean that you have any extra string attached to it. So ladies, we need to learn. Men too, just like you said, we need to learn that at some point, when you start seeing these pointers that we've been saying,
Yeah.
please do not overthink it. Say it as it is, that okay, this is what I'm saying. What exactly are we doing?
Okay, so Nigeria just happened to us now.
It happens. It happens to everyone.
Exactly. So this is the point where you just need to ask that, okay, what are we doing? Let us define this relationship. My husband already said it earlier today, when we were close, and all those things were happening. Before I had two options. I wanted to ghost him and be like, okay, I'm blocking this guy. Yes, I need to protect my art first. God, my art with you, that kind of thing. And then the other option was to address it. It was easy for me to run away. I was just going to run away, and that was it. Nothing was going to happen and all. And then I spoke with my close friend and said, give it a try. just address it, because I was trying to be careful also to make sure that me addressing it would not affect our relationship consequently. So it's just better for
As
me
friends,
to,
yeah.
yes, ghost this thing and let us just move forward and be like, I was busy, right? But I prayed about it, got some conviction, got some strength, because I'm
Required strength.
Yeah.
exactly. And that was just it. That was just it. It gave clarity to all the questions.
Yeah.
Even like the example you gave about those people that are married, it was not seeing it in that light at that moment. But
Yeah.
he had to sit down. He was not ready.
Yeah.
Yes, let me put it that way. He was not ready at that moment, because he just chopped one breakfast and he was still healing, right? So he was not just ready, but then he had to sit down and retrospect, and he came to the decision that, okay, this is it. So please, I'm rounding up off right now. Please do not assume anything.
Don't assume.
Learn as much as you can learn.
Yes,
See,
yes.
binge on these things that we are saying.
Yes.
Binge on. See, this is not the time to always be following Kinikon gossip blog. Kinikon gossip blog is not going to do you any good. This is the
Yes.
time to pick those points.
Yeah.
Please be really intentional about it. Like you posted, I think today or yesterday, that you want to go to school, you are learning things, you are trying to acclimatize yourself to an environment,
Yeah.
you are trying to make sure that you are coping in this environment, but you want to get married, you want to get it right, you are not learning anything. Who are you deceiving? Who are you doing? Who? So please, like, I'm really begging right there. See, the narrative of marriage needs to change. The
Yes.
different things we are seeing
Okay.
out there,
Yeah.
they are very alarming and very, very
Yes.
disheartening.
Very
And
disheartening.
this is why we take it upon ourselves to make sure that we change this narrative. We keep saying
Yeah.
that even if you see some people that 20 years their marriage crashed, it still is not the
It's not the yardstick for you
Yes.
to now give up.
Exactly.
It's not.
Like we used to say that
It's
in
not.
the beginning it was not
was
so.
not so.
In the beginning it was not so.
Yes.
If you have
Yeah.
that mindset that in the beginning it was not so, irrespective of anything that is happening, you can still hold on and say that mine will pass 20 years, it will
Yes.
pass 30 years, it will
Yes.
pass whatever years, till Jesus
Yeah.
tarries.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
please, I beg of you, do not let this outside social media narrative get into you. Do not let it put fear into you.
Yeah.
Because if you are afraid, you are starting off on the wrong foot already. Be confident that this
True.
thing, God has made it, and we will get it, and I will thrive. I will not just manage, I will flourish in this thing. Speak to yourselves, or speak to your life, speak to yourself. I started praying about marriage, about even having children, about all of these things before I even enter university. Like, what do I know, for God's sake? I will lay my hands on my stomach and I will say that when I'm ready to start having children, these children will come, they will do this, they will do this, they will do this. Start speaking it. It's not when you are at that crossroad that you now start
Exactly.
asking God. Start saying it now. Start speaking it to being. Start saying everything. As you are working, reading, listening,
Yeah.
speak it into being. Picture it into being, and also change your circle, because you cannot be in a circle of some friends and expect some kind of guys to come to you. See,
No.
I said I was going
Very
to round up, my
important.
God.
Yes.
That's very important. What you're saying is
Yes.
very
Me, I know
important.
that
The
when she
cycle of
starts
your
like
friends
this,
is
Exactly.
very important.
Yeah.
Especially as single Christians, you can't be with people who see divorce as normal, people who see dropping out in and out of relationship as normal, and then you expect yours. Like, so just to add to this,
Different.
like
Yeah.
Pastor Teman said,
Yeah.
if you have 5 foolish people around you, check, they're actually
That's the
6.
sixth one.
Same
That's
way,
the number 6.
if you have 5 people with great marriages around you,
Exactly.
check
Yeah.
around you, you're
Number
going to be the
6.
6th person.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's one thing. It's something I comfort myself with. My best friends, my closest, family members, my siblings, all of them. I think there was a picture of them I posted at Zinyaba left, or Instagram posted one time. That was about last year. Their marriage, the people around me, it's beautiful. So I have that confidence as well in me that
Very
my
good.
marriage is beautiful. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes,
Very important.
yes, very, very important. And I see you once you put all of these things into play. It's just a principle.
Yeah.
If you add water and gari, you will obviously get a bar. There is
Yeah.
no how you want to do it.
Yes.
But if you
Yeah.
remove gari and you put elubo, if you like pray from now to next day, it's amala you will get.
Yes.
Nothing is going to change.
True.
So if
True.
some things are their standard, they are constant, with God on your side, you will get it. You will get it. It's marriage is not hard. Marriage is not difficult. We usually say this is not hard, it's not difficult. Once the proper principles are set in motion,
That's it.
the beginning might be the place where you need to push it, but once it's set in motion with God on your side, you will get it. You will
Yes.
get it. Please do not speak bad, do not speak evil, do not even picture whatever it is, even if it will remain two people on this earth. See, we will have this good marriage.
Yes.
That is what I want us
Yes.
to think about,
Yes.
be dogged about it. And like you said, your parents already put down the foundation. You cannot get it wrong. And by God's grace, if Jesus tarries, you will pass it down to your children, and they'll keep passing it like that. And that is how healthy marriages, healthy families, that is how they grow. As dysfunctional children and dysfunctional marriages are out there, let us start correcting it here.
Yeah.
So
I love that.
Wow, this is powerful. This is powerful. That's this mama. When she starts like this, I know that it's another level. It's another level. She will raise the bar.
That was insightful. Like, I'm thinking about it and reflecting on it. That's great. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you very much, sir. You're welcome.
All right, so I thank you so much, everyone. Please write in the comment section if you have been blessed. I've been seeing some people making comments. Thank you, bravo. Thank you, everyone. Preacher of Love, I want to specially thank you for honoring our invitation. God bless you. We appreciate what you're doing, and we thank God for you. And we pray with you that you will marry right in Jesus' name. And the work that God has given to you, God will perfect it in Jesus' name. As you are blessing lives, God will continue to bless you too in Jesus' name. So on a parting note, I'd like to just remind everyone, please, if you're not following the Preacher of Love, please start following him now. And if you're not following Love and Emotions Up, please start following us now. I just followed you. Thank you. God bless you. And for those people who are asking, this video is going to be on YouTube after now. So by tomorrow, it's going to be on YouTube. We're going to post it at Love and Emotions Up. So just go on YouTube, Love and Emotions Up. Follow, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have loads of materials there that will bless you, and more materials are coming. And don't forget our announcement, the special masterclass that we have on Saturday by 7 p.m. If you are interested in those 2 slots, please send us a DM this night. It has to be this night. And for those people, if you don't get the 2 slots, maybe it has been taken by 2 people, the rest of you can get it at 3,000 naira this night, but by tomorrow it goes back to 5,000. Then for the book, Attracting and Retaining the Right Man Made Easy, I told you that the foreword was written by Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo. If you know him, if you don't know him, then you have not started. If you don't know him, you have not started. So I want to believe that every of you know him. So he wrote the foreword of that book. He certified that book. It's a book that has blessed people. I've gotten mighty testimonies already. You understand? There are some marriages I'm already waiting for. You understand? From that book. There are some marriages, yes, that are going to be the chairman of that occasion. I'm just waiting for that marriage to happen, you know. So yeah, because those things have happened already, you know. So if you're getting it this night, you'll get it at 2K for the ebook. But if you're getting it tomorrow, it's going back to 3K. Take action this night. God bless you. Preacher of Love, please just give us a parting word. Give us a parting word.
Thank you for having me here. I'm very grateful. And I would like to say, for those who are on this call, please follow the Love and Emotions Up too, because
Thank you.
I sometimes the pages that are doing this putting out this great content.
Sorry, sir. Somebody asked a question. He said the title of the book, Attracting and Retaining the Right Man Made Easy. Give me. Yeah. So please continue. I'll just type it.
Yeah. So what you guys do, it's amazing. The content you put out there, and I just reach so many more people can have access to it. And so if you're not following them, please follow the love and emotions of. It's interesting, you know. You're going to see that marriage is working. Marriage is working. God, you married, beautiful marriage. You can have that receive, and that's why we are on this platform today.
Yeah.
We want to see Christian marriage. This weekend I was so busy in Abuja, but anytime I come onto Instagram, I'm seeing pictures of Theophilus, pictures of Silent King, and last 2 weeks it was also pictures of Pastor Olishola's proposal and Peter David Church proposal as well. These are people that when you follow them, I mean, you come online and you are so looking forward to yours because you are positive. You give positive. So please, every one of these call. In closing, feed yourself with the right information. That's what I would say. Again, because it's very important. So only if anyone is following you, like follow the love and emotions, or follow the love and emotions, or their content is gonna bless you. Content is gonna bless you. So let's be positive. For everyone single, majority of us